Hi, it's Sylvester, here to answer some mildly controversial questions. I don't remember where I got these questions from because I copied and pasted them into my notes app, and so I, again, forgot to write down where these questions came from. So I'm sorry I can't give credit where it's due, but it is what it is. Anyways, the first question is a hot dog a sandwich? I believe that yes. I think that a hot dog is a type of sandwich. I don't have any real strong pieces of evidence as to why this is the case. I don't know why I believe that a hot dog is a sandwich. I just think it is. I don't know. I have the argument that I've heard against hot dogs being sandwiches is that because it's not two separate pieces of bread on either side of the filling, it's one piece of bread that has been cut in half and is still connected at the bottom. And so, if that were to be a reason why something isn't a sandwich, then that means that a Subway sandwich is not a sandwich because at Subway, they cut the bread down the center and open it up, but the bread is still connected at the bottom. And so, if a Subway sandwich is a sandwich, then I think a hot dog is a sandwich. Next is, should pineapple be a pizza topping? I think so. I mean, when you say should it be, I mean, I'm not saying that everybody should enjoy pizza or pineapple on their pizza, but I think that it should be allowed to be a pizza topping because I enjoy it and I know a lot of other people enjoy it. I really like the saltiness of the pizza combined with the sweetness of the pineapple. It really is a nice contrast and I enjoy the sweet and salty combination. So personally, I do enjoy pineapple on pizza, but I can understand why other people it wouldn't be their cup of tea. I'm not entirely sure why of all pizza toppings pineapple is the one that people are seemingly willing to go to war over because people argue about everything that you put on a pizza, like mushrooms. Some people love mushrooms on pizza, some people hate it, but you don't see the same sort of energy that people direct towards pineapples for mushrooms. Like the people who really hate mushrooms on pizza aren't here posting on the internet talking about how people who like mushrooms on pizza should go to jail. And this whole pineapple on pizza argument is years old at this point. Like this is far from a topical issue, but it is something that at least back in the day people really did go to war over. So again, I'm not really sure why pineapple was specifically the topping that everybody decided was super controversial, because all pizza toppings can be fairly controversial. Everybody likes different things on their pizza, but I guess just because it's sweet, and I can't really think of anything else sweet that we put on pizza. So anyway, next question is cereal a soup? My initial reaction is no, but now that I think about it, I think that cereal is a type of soup. And again, I don't have any reason to believe this. It just, when you think about it, it kind of makes sense. That being said, maybe soup is a type of cereal. Have you ever thought about that? Next, is a tomato a fruit or a vegetable? I heard somewhere, I don't remember where I heard this, but I heard that vegetable is not really a well-defined term. It kind of just depends on how the plant or the thing is used. And so technically a tomato can be considered a vegetable because it is used in the same way that a lot of vegetables are used. And so therefore, because vegetable is such a poorly defined term, it does count as a vegetable. So when people are on the internet being, you call a tomato a vegetable and people on the internet are like, actually tomatoes are fruit. I believe that technically tomatoes are both fruits and vegetables. Now, I'm not sure where I heard that, but in my head, tomatoes are both fruits and vegetables. Next, we have, should toilet paper be hung over or under? Absolutely over. This is one thing that I do have strong feelings about. I do not understand people who put their toilet paper the wrong way around. It's wrong. Just hang your toilet paper over. that's the right way to do it. I don't get why people people who choose to do it the other way are choosing violence. Next, is a straw necessary to drink a beverage? For some people, yeah. Like, if you have mobility issues, if you're somebody whose hand shakes a lot, then obviously it's going to be really hard to tip the thing you're drinking and not pour it all over yourself. And so, like, for some people with certain disabilities and people with certain medical conditions, straws are necessary. But for most people, normal people, sorry, not to call disabled people abnormal, but for the majority of people, I should say, straws are not necessary. You can just drink out of a cup because cups are just made to be drank out of the way that they are. However, I will admit that a straw does enhance the drinking experience, and I don't know why that is, but I do tend to enjoy beverages more when I drink them through a straw than when I don't. That being said, I don't waste my money on straws because I am in poverty, and straws are, again, not a necessity for me, so I have no way to justify spending my money on them. But they are, for the most part, not necessary, they're good. They're enjoyable. I like straws, but again, not really necessary for most people. Next question, is it better to be an early bird or a night owl? I think that we as a society think it's better to be an early bird. I think we think of people who are early birds as just being inherently better people, just more responsible, more mature, just all around better. And we tend to look down on night owls, people who stay up late, because that's seen as irresponsible. But if we're talking about from a pleasure standpoint, then absolutely it's better to be a night owl than to be an early bird. I think that most people enjoy sleeping in. A lot of people there are some people out there who enjoy getting up early, but most people who get up early are only getting up early because they have to for work or school or some other obligation, and it's not an enjoyable experience. It's just something that they have to do. So if you ask those people what they would they prefer to sleep in or would they prefer to get up early? Most people, I feel like, would say they'd rather sleep in. And so for that reason, being a night owl is better than being an early bird, just in terms of the experience and which one's more pleasurable. But again, as a society, I feel like we look down on night owls and we think that being an early bird is better. So depends on who you ask, and depends on what specifically you're asking. Next, should you wash dishes before putting them in the dishwasher? I don't have a dishwasher, nor have I ever really had a dishwasher. I lived in a house that had a dishwasher at one point, but I never used the dishwasher. I was never the one who loaded it or started running it. I just put my dishes in the sink and somebody else put them in the dishwasher. I was told that I should rinse them before I put them in the dishwasher, but I didn't fully wash them with soap and water. I just rinsed them off. And I think that that's the thing you're supposed to do. I do think you are supposed to rinse your dishes before you put them in the dishwasher. However, I did watch a video by a YouTuber named Technology Connections at one point, and I think the point of the video was that you're not supposed to rinse dishes before you put them in the dishwasher. It's been a while since I saw the video, and also the video did not really apply to me because I don't have a dishwasher, so I really only half paid attention to it, so I don't remember, but I have a vague memory of this guy saying that you're not supposed to rinse dishes before you put them in the dishwasher, and that it's a waste of time and a waste of water. So I might be wrong, but I was always taught that you should rinse your dishes before you put them in the dishwasher. So maybe that's wrong. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if that's wrong. Next is, should you put ketchup on a hot dog? I had no idea that was controversial. I thought that ketchup was just a standard item to put on your hot dog. You put ketchup, mustard, relish, and maybe some grilled onions. But ketchup is just, it's not a weird thing to put on a hot dog. I don't understand how this question is controversial. So I'm gonna say yes. Ketchup belongs on hot dogs. Ketchup, they belong together. They just I don't know. Next is it wrong to wear socks with sandals? There was a time where if you saw somebody wearing socks with sandals, and I don't know if this has changed, but there was a time where if you saw a person wearing socks with sandals, you were obligated to make fun of them. Like, even if it personally didn't offend you, even if it didn't bother you at all, you still had to make fun of them because that's just what you did. We as a society just collectively decided that wearing socks with sandals was the worst fashion faux pas that anybody could pull. And so that and wearing Crocs, which, looking back on that time, and I participated. I made fun of people for wearing socks with sandals. I had this one teacher in elementary school who would wear socks with sandals, and I made fun of him. But looking back on it, it's so stupid. Like, let people wear what they want to wear. It's, their body, not mine. Why does it affect my life in any way if somebody wears socks with sandals? It literally doesn't. Your body, your choice. Wear what you want to wear, and let's stop being so judgmental about what other people put on their bodies. I do have to say, though, if you are wearing the type of sandals that goes between your toe, like a thong-style sandal, then if you're wearing socks with those, that just seems uncomfortable. And that I have to question, like, why are you doing that? I don't know. But any other type of sandal, it's like, you do you. Wear what makes you feel comfortable, And the final question here is actually the same as the second question, which is pineapple an acceptable pizza topping? Or should it be banned forever? Which, again, I'm not really sure how pineapples became so controversial. I said that word weird. Controversial. Controversial. I don't know how pineapples on pizza became so controversial, but and again, that whole discourse ended years ago. I think people have kind of gotten over the whole pineapple on pizza debate at this point, but anyways, I guess that's all. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Stay frosty. Bye.